To the crackdown on sanctuary cities, now even the U.S. Attorney for Oregon, his name is Billy J. Williams, he is pushing back hard against Oregon's safe havens for criminal illegal immigrants in a new opinion piece in the newspaper The Oregonian. Now, the U.S. Attorney for Oregon saying the state now threatens public safety with its policy, the state practically inventing sanctuary policies 30 years ago. Oregon law has blocked police from arresting or even detaining criminal illegals. Most of the state's police departments believe they do not have to cooperate with federal immigration officials or even share information. Let's take it to the Attorney General of a state that's placed a ban on sanctuary cities. He is Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too, Liz.
How does Oregon's sanctuary status hurt the state and its taxpayers?
You know, they're making a choice to give up federal funding because they won't cooperate with the federal government, which is what Congress requires in these certain statutes where they're giving out grant money. They're certainly putting their citizens at risk. And, you know, I don't know what the upside is, given that what they're doing here is protecting criminals, people who have been committing crimes, and people who are suspected of committing crimes. The upside to the citizens, I don't see one.
You know, the U.S. Attorney for Oregon says that, you know, the difference in policies puts the sheriffs who work in that state in the, quote, untenable position of choosing to either break federal law or break state law. Do you see that in Texas?
No, actually, we're in a process, obviously, we've changed our laws so that we have basically told cities if they're not going to cooperate with the federal government, we're going to defund them. We also have potential penalties, and some of it may even be a crime. And so we've tried to encourage our cities, again, because we don't see any downside to protecting our citizens, and we don't see any upside to protecting criminal illegals and not deporting them.
Now, sir, you are suing, your administration is suing the city of Austin and Travis County, Texas, for not complying with the sanctuary cities ban at the state level. Now, city officials say they are fighting back. Why do you think that you will win this fight?
Well, I think we're very confident because the Supreme Court has already addressed this issue. Arizona passed a similar law which required that their law enforcement actually ask about immigration status. Our law was a little less restrictive, and it basically just says that cities cannot stop law enforcement from asking those questions. So given that went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court and Arizona was successful, we're pretty confident that in the end we'll win this case.
You know, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has really taken the fight to Chicago and to other cities across the country. Miami-Dade County, we see Miami-Dade complying with the the Trump administration's push to change its sanctuary status for cities. Miami-Dade is doing that, and officials there say it is working to reduce crime. What are your thoughts there?
Well, first of all, I applaud the Attorney General Jeff Sessions for pushing this. I know in our state we keep statistics on crime from illegals. We do have a problem, so I know that it has an impact because we have a large number of homicides, thefts. I mean, you name the crime, we have it from illegals and we document it. So I know that if you can prevent illegals, especially criminals, from being here, that you'll ultimately reduce your crime. So I applaud Miami-Dade County for taking action and for protecting their own citizens.